called into a local charity shop yesterday, basically to get some shirts for work, and I saw this in the window. It's submitted to you 6-inch vernier caliper with a nice little 6-inch steel rule, instructions, bits and pieces. I wanted £20 for it. I just paid the £20. It doesn't work, so what I'm going to do is put a battery in, or at least see if it's got a battery in it. No battery. Now I have got a spare battery, so put a battery in. It's lit up, so it's obviously going to work. It doesn't look like it's had a great lot of use. Turn it off, back on, and that's functioning great. Inches and millimetres. That's handy because the one I've got's done a lot of work and the jaws are getting chipped, so it means I can have two, kind of one on the bench and one on the lathe, so I can, anyway, it just goes to show you never know what you might pick up in these little charity shops. Whoever's had this has obviously looked after it. It's been kept in the box. I've got the gear blank set up between centres on this dividing head. There's one centre on the dividing head and a tailstock centre, or a tail centre. I've got a cutter in, the right cutter, it's set dead on centre height. Now this dividing head has got a gear ratio of 40:1, so that means 40 turns of that to 1 turn of that. So it's simple enough, every 1 turn cuts a tooth. You couldn't ask for a simpler gear to cut on a 40:1. Reduction head. The depth of cut's 150 thou. So what I'll probably do is try a 50 thou cut first, see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. These need to be run nice and slow with plenty of coolant. Everything's set at 0. We'll start things away, put a cut on and see what sort of results we'll get. I'll cut the first tooth dry. Get sure everything's zeroed. Right, that's a 50 thou cut. I'm going to lock the table off. Right, so that's 50, no problem. I'm going to put another 50 on, that'll be 100 thou cut. We'll do 100 thou on them all. Right, that's the first tooth done, cut to 100, so it's 1 revolution. Loosen off the lock on the dividing head, 1 turn, tighten it up again, and that's ready for the next tooth. It's quite a time-consuming job this, and you can't rush it because the cutters, the Chinese cutters, are not the best in the world, but they do the job as long as you take your time. So this will move round to the next one. It's a bit like screw cutting once you get into a routine. I'm just going to check that this centre is still nice and tight. It should be. Yeah, it's no move. Right, I've got a small problem here. I'm roughly halfway around the gear, and what's happening is securing bolt for the driving dog is actually hitting the gear cutter. So I have to try and, I don't want to loosen that bolt off, I don't want to take it out, I don't want to lose the position I've got with the gear, but I do need to remove that bolt. That certainly solved that problem. This is the last tooth. We'll move it round to the last position, and hopefully that should be right in the centre of there. Looks good. It would be very easy for me to show this gear, or to show me that gear and say it was perfect, but it's not. In fact, it's far from perfect. I couldn't at first understand why it had done this, why it hadn't cut the 40 teeth perfectly. The maths is right, it's the right diameter, it's the right cutter, I've done this before. I started thinking about it, and then I happened to get a hold of the gear, and I did that, and actually the gear is loose. I'll bring the counter to the side and show you the drive dog, how it actually works. That's the drive dog, it's held between those two bolts, and then it's clamped onto that centre with this bolt here. The bolt's not tight, simple as that. I forgot to tighten the bolt, so it's just been relying on the friction between the two centres to turn it. And obviously every tooth, it's moved the fanny's hair, and they've all mounted up, and the last tooth was a mile away. Simple mistake, my mistake. I won't do it again. As an old saying, those that make no mistakes make nothing. I'm going to do it again. I'll make another gear, but this time I'm going to make it out of tough null, which is a type of hard plastic. I've got one tough null gear, it works fine. Just interesting to have a go at making a tough null one, because I'm sick of machining steel gears. Anyway, at least I found out why it went wrong. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as usual, a massive thanks for all the well wishers that are coming in. Incidentally, my dad's doing well in hospital. I was in there last night. He's certainly improving. I hope he'll be home sometime this week. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Let's see, stick. Come on, get one. No, your feet. Just. Come on, fetch one. Come on.
I think I mixed up enough, son.
Oh, whoa, whoa! Wait, pack it in. No. We've never had this.
No, I just pull over before. Hey, come here.
Get down,
Stick. Come here. Wait, we just want one.
Wait, get one. One. No. Wait, get one then.
Has he got one? Come on, get one.
What's this? Come on. Do you know what to do, John? He separated one away from the rest, like.
Yeah.
Go on, pick one up. No.
Yeah, good.
Get.